Hey YouTube, what is up? So you may be wondering, I'm just kind of out of town at the moment, so my usual setup is not here with the microphone and the fancy camera and everything. But I thought it'd be fun to do a bit of a vacation vlog. So, well, I should have taken some videos out and about, but I was feeling kind of cold today, to be honest, because of my Crohn's disease. Having an autoimmune condition, I think it makes me a lot more sensitive to colder weather. I definitely try to stay warmer. Staying indoors definitely helps me. I think maybe I just need to go visit somewhere tropical. I think that would probably help me feel better in general. But yeah, so definitely trying to stay warm, keeping the layers on definitely makes a difference. Um, yeah, when you're traveling on the road, it can be a little tricky to eat properly. I think for me, staying somewhere where there's like a kitchen, and I can cook my own food is really good. Making keto or carnivore style food. So I actually had a bit of broccoli yesterday, and I felt really good after. And I think maybe my body was kind of missing out on some of that vitamin C. So, I think I'm going to be incorporating some more veggies back into my diet, at least a bit here and there. Because I know if I have too much fiber, probably not going to feel great. So, just a bit every day, I think would be good. So yeah, I did pick up some snacks. I was at London Drugs, and I picked up some McSweeney's beef jerky, and this is the cracked black pepper, and it was actually really good, really yummy. As someone who was looking for like a safe snack, I think it was a pretty good option. Something that kind of fit in the carnivore kind of diet, and it's the ingredients are pretty clean, which is good. Um, Definitely better than like chips or like a cookie or something, that's for sure. And for me, keeping my carbs very low is still important for me, with my skin condition and whatnot. So it's definitely handy, having snacks that are very low in sugar. Like this one is just like 2 grams of sugar for 4 pieces, which is good. So it really helps me with keeping my carbs lower. And yeah, I packed some eggs, which I ate. I put them in a thermos and I ate them on the road trip. Although I'm going to be honest, I think I've gotten kind of sick of eating eggs. I feel disgusted every time I eat them now, and at most I can have like 2 per day. I find, um, so that's something I think I might need to change up. Probably need to start making myself some bacon. I think that would probably help me feel better too. Or that would be something tasty that I could eat to give me a bit more variety in my meals. And I've been looking at different healthy recipes, and I think, and I still have a bit of carbs. Like I had some dark chocolate earlier, 70%, so it was a little bit lower, and that was a nice treat. It was pretty tasty, and at the same time, didn't have a crazy amount of carbs, which is good. I think I would like to start having some sweet potatoes in my diet, just because I know they're supposedly very healthy for the gut, even if they might be slightly higher carb. Maybe I would just lower how much I'm having per day, but I think that's something I'd like to incorporate too. I've seen some recipes where they're making like these sweet potato waffles, and it looks delicious. Um, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, it's kind of nice to be, out of town, having some time away from work. It's good. I was able to get some good rest today. Um, so, sticking to my diet, getting good rest, helping my body heal up and get healthier. Uh, are all important steps, and taking advantage of this free time that I got just for the sake of getting better is nice, and putting the focus on my health. As opposed to when you're working, you have to, a lot of that time and energy gets taken up, job related, right? So when you have some time off, it's nice just having your mental faculties free, and the time to focus on important things that you might not normally. Um, Yeah, so it's good, and I feel great. Like I'm building up these habits of sticking to my diet, eating healthy snacks, um, sleeping well, and it's all helping me to feel better, which is good. And I think the most important thing I learned is just avoiding eating out as well. Being very careful with the snacks that you choose, making sure the ingredients are good, and avoiding eating out, because eating out really seems to throw a wrench in my progress. Like, I feel like death every time I go to eat out, I'm gonna be honest. And even when I think it's like a healthier place, I find I just feel terrible after. So for me, I find I really need control over, the food I'm making and how it's made, what ingredients go into it. Just making sure to avoid like seed oils and I don't know what else. I don't know what else the restaurants are putting in these things, but yeah, it it sucks. It might have been because maybe the last place I went to, they might have put some they might have put some like tomatoes in the food I noticed, which is a nightshade veggie, which I think really reacts with my gut in like a negative way, makes me not feel good. Um, so that could have been it. But yeah, again, I think for me, I've learned now that I really just can't eat out much at all. Maybe like I think for me like once every 2 weeks I think is my current limit. Um, Anything other than that would probably cause me to be losing progress in my gut to get worse. Um, yeah, for me it's been a great journey. Learning about my health, how to take care of it, how to eat. In a way where my disease can be controlled and I can thrive. Um, and I think it'll be also interesting to learn kind of more how climate affects my disease because I definitely noticed in this wintertime seems like I'm not feeling nearly as good as I usually do, and uh, and I find I really have a hard time being out in the cold. I find staying indoors where it's warm uh, is just way better for me in terms of how I feel, in terms of how my gut feels. Um, so yeah, just some stuff I'm noting down. Um, and I hope this information can benefit you guys as well in some way. Um, so yeah, and I definitely know that getting proper sleep is a very important thing for healing up your body. Sometimes my sleep has been very off. I try to just sleep whenever I can. So if I feel like napping, sometimes I'll just nap, and I find that helps me quite a bit in terms of getting my energy back. Because sometimes during the middle of the night, I find I have to run to the washroom a few times, which can kind of cause me to not have the best sleep. And I think, yeah, that's why I'm being so careful with my gut right now in terms of what I'm eating and not eating out because I think I need to fix that. That's something that shows me that my gut's not in a great state right now still. Yeah, so you know, healing is a slow journey, but it'll be worth it in the end once I can get more freedom from all of this. Anyways, I just wanted to post a bit of an update, and I think it'd be good to do some vacation vlogging. I'll take some videos, and then I can kind of edit something together to show you guys. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a great night. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Hit like and subscribe. All right, Johnny, signing out.